Hey everybody, welcome to another Under the Radar gaming video. This time we're going to check out a new game. It's not brand new to the market, but it is new to our channel. It's not new to me, but it might be new to you. I have just acquired the BlueStacks Android media player for my PC, and so I'm able to play mobile games now on my PC. And one of the things that I wanted to show you is a game that I really enjoy. It is called Disney Sorcerer's Arena. And so this is going to be the first Disney Sorcerer's Arena video that we've put up here. If you're not familiar with games like this, there's lots of them. There's Marvel Strike Force, there's Disney Sorcerer's Arena, there is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and they all fall in this like Final Fantasy type role-playing character collection, energy-based, kind of unlock as you go, free to play with pay to play options as part of them. If you are familiar with them, then you obviously know what you're looking at. And if you're familiar with some of them but you haven't heard of this one, I recommend that you give it a look. I'm not going to do anything this video as far as promote anything or try to get you to do anything. I'm just going to kind of play a little bit, show you about some of the stuff that I'm doing, and hopefully you guys sit here and tune in. One of the things you're going to notice, just to give you the disclaimers up front, I'm only level 45. If we go and look at my collection, I don't have any characters that are max level. I have no 7-star characters. That's one of the big mechanics of all of these games, is most of the games, the characters have shards. So your characters have a level, they have a star system, and they have gear. And it's 6 has been the number for most of the games, 7 stars. The shard numbers have been pretty well established, so most of the games kind of follow the same mechanic. This one is really nice if you love Disney characters, because it is all Disney. All Disney, all the time. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, from new movies like Onward, Inside Out, Robin Hood, Toy Story, Incredibles, Brave, Pocahontas, Wreck-It Ralph, Nightmare Before Christmas, Jungle Book. Like, it's all in here. Old and new. It's still a fairly new game, so tons. I mean, you can see here only 75 characters. Most of the games that have been out have significantly more than that. Releasing more and more characters all the time. The other big difference with this game is that you get, on top of your characters, you get what are called spells. And in every fight, you get to bring 2 spells in with you, and they sort of like power up and level up throughout the fight, and you get a chance to use them on your opponents. So most of the mechanics are the same: speed meters, turn meters, hasty things like that, taunt mechanics and stuff. So this is like the big difference in this game, is that you get spells. Just giving you a breakdown of what you see in front of you. These are all the different things that you slowly unlock throughout the game. If you are not a member of a club, these 3 are just done. They're essentially going to be worthless. I spent a decent amount of time trying to create my own club. So I was like, I really want to create my own club because I'm in a guild in Star Wars, and I'm going to work my way up there. It's really difficult. The club dungeon is not very easy to do all by yourself. So one of the things that I'm going to be covering in this video, as I kind of break it down to it, I'm going to try to do a couple really simple things. One, I'm not new to this kind of a game. I've been playing Star Wars for a little over a year. If I open up my profile for you, you can kind of see it. So I only have a summoner score of 30,000. There are players in this game well over 100,000. Most of the players in my guild are around like 68 to 85, somewhere in there. Some a little bit higher, some in the hundreds. The Sorcerer's Tournament rank, one of the members of my guild, or my club, did get rank number 1 in the last tournament season. So that's pretty impressive. I'm going to cover things that are kind of around here. Like, you're a sort of free-to-play, kind of having fun, mediocre, not really mediocre skill level, but mediocre as in like your crew's not really there yet. You're kind of still floating around in the meta. You're not really sure what characters to do. Maybe you're just farming the characters that you like. There's lots of other videos that you could check out. You probably have checked out on YouTube, all other the mobile streamers and video players that'll give you meta tips, and you can join the Discord chats, and you can look on Reddit and things like that. This game is still new enough that the Reddit base is not as established, and the Discord is not as established as some other things. Like there's not like bots that you can get yet, as far as I know. If you know of any, please feel free to throw them in the comments so that I see them. So I'll just kind of go over like the mid-range stuff and just kind of give you an idea where we're at. We'll finish up some of my quests. I haven't done any of my PvP battles or my Sorcerer Tournament battles, so we'll try to bang those things out in this video as well. So let's say you're kind of like in the middle, you're where I am. First thing I'll cover is the Club Dungeon. So the reason that Club Dungeon is so important is because when you go in here, in each of these battles, right, these are the stages, when you clear it, 5 doors will come up along the screen, and it's like a maze, and you have to open one of the doors. And when you open the door, if it's not right, it will close, and you'll have to reattempt the same spot in the dungeon. Your characters regenerate their health in between each attempt, so that's not a big deal. But the more people that you have in your guild going for it, every time you check a door, it checks it for the whole club. So, as you can see, like, these numbers here are the number of people who are currently at that door. So, I have no attempts remaining, so, like, I can't battle this one, but I get 500 of this coin to spend in the exchange, and I'll go over that in a second. And so you really, 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 really want to be in a club, even if that club is just hot garbage, because chances are you will get 2 to 3 times as far on this Club Dungeon thing, or in the dungeon run. I was getting maybe to the second flight by myself. I mean, and you have from Sunday all the way through Sunday, you get a whole week to do it. If you watch the little videos in here to get refreshes, you'd have 4 attempts, so it wasn't even a guarantee that every day you were even going to complete one of these. So unless you were getting really lucky, and it's not a pattern, there's no pattern to memorize, it's just randomized, you weren't going to get there. The tokens in here that go into this exchange, this is the stores. So in like Star Wars and the other ones, like you do different tabs. Here's the tabs too. These go specifically to this, and these are all the characters. This is your currency. I'll explain why I have so much in just a second, because I think it is something that you're going to want to look at and you're going to want to see. Wow, my microphone is very loud. Let me turn it down real quick. I apologize if this video has just been blasting in your ears, and I do apologize. But yeah, I'll go into that. So we'll go back here. So that's kind of Club Dungeon. We are preparing for Club Conquest. You can watch lots of videos on Club Conquest. I'm not really going to explain it too much. Oh, wow. We are in the attack phase already? Oh, I guess we are for 6 hours. So I guess I might even do a couple of these. What happens here is each team sets up defenses in a grid. An attack phase starts. Everybody kind of attacks each other. For every tower you hold, you get that many points per minute. But you have to have at least, I think it's at least 10. I think so. It might be less. Like, as you can see, we're not getting any points per minute. And these guys are getting 27. If you hold at least, it might be 20, it might be 15, you get, like, bonuses per minute. And there's, like, multiple phases through that. It happens Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, I think. It's kind of awkward. If you're not willing to get into Discord, I suggest you humble yourself and get Discord, because most of these guilds and clubs in these games are looking through those things. The biggest kick to this game in the free-to-play, which I really, really have enjoyed, is that they've made, like, movie-based teams, and they come out in these special events, and the events run for a little over a week, and every day you get 2 attempts in each of the things if you've qualified for them, and they're pretty straightforward. The first one will help you unlock, like, the first character, like this one's Rafiki, and then once you get Rafiki to a certain level, like if he's level 1, you can do Simba's level 1. If Rafiki is level 2, you can do Simba's level 2. Once he gets to 3 stars, you can go to 3 stars, and he's at 4 stars, you can go to 4 stars. So you can see I don't meet the requirements because I don't have a 4-star level Rafiki. And then you get both of those guys, and then you can go over here and try to get scars tokens. some of the spells that are in here, and then some of the events give you these tokens, and the tokens you use to buy these special event chests, and the event chest gives you like random sets of shards, and it should give you percentages. You could look them up. Like, it's a really high percentage for 1 to 2, and it's exponentially lower for all the other ones. This is all the pay-to-play options. We don't have to go through any of that stuff. You can spend money if you want to. So I have been playing for a few months, and there's pass holder seasons, and I really wanted the Frozen team, and the pass holder season, so essentially, like, it's like all the other battle passes to any other games that you've played. If you're free, you just pick up these things. If you pay the money for it, then you'll also get the other tier ones. And I got all the way out here into the 40s, and after I got into the 40s, I decided, you know what, I really want the Frozen team leveled up, so I'm going to do that. And so I spent the $10, so we will see how that goes. But I'm going to keep bumping myself up and getting some more rewards. I have noticed that you get a lot more gold. So if you're struggling with gold, I mean, $10 is not that horrible. I'm almost all the way up. I could, you know, but anyway. So I'll try to answer some more questions as they come up, as they have them. I'll just kind of explain it. But like I said, sorry, that was the first point of the video. The first point was to go over why you need clubs and explain that I'm just kind of a mediocre player. The second one is, if you're just kind of looking for other options of things where you are, or you want to just watch videos or follow somebody who's around your skill level or your meta level, then this is a great place to do it, obviously. So I'm just going to kind of start playing and fooling around here, and you guys can enjoy it, and feel free to make some comments. If we get enough video followers, maybe we will go live. So loyalty tokens come with just like kind of progressing through the game. You get 24-hour free chests, you get 4-hour chests, so like every game's got their own kind of cute little mechanic. This game also has like ads. There's a lot of things that you can do for ads. So if you find yourself having like lots of downtime at work, you just like click this video, it runs an ad. It's anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds depending on if you win the lottery or not. Some of them are a little bit longer. And you just complete them, and then they give you this is like a few gems, right, and some golds. It's not, you don't really have to do it, but it's a grind for free to play players if they're just like sitting around, you know, like you work an office job, you know, you just like have your phone up, and you don't even need to check when the ad's done, right? You're just like doing whatever you got to do. You walk out, like you hit, oh, you know, do it again, and it runs another 30-second thing, and your phone's plugged in, you don't care, sound's off, and it runs, you know, oh, claim it, do it again. And all of a sudden, you got them, and they're all done. Yeah, so I went through in here, and I bought this, the pass holder. No, I didn't buy the tiers. What did I buy? Oh, maybe I can't buy it anymore because I already have it. It says not going to show it up. I just bought the gold member status. So I got the pass holder season. And it's really nice that you can buy it, like, it's just like all the other battle passes, like, you don't miss the rewards that you skipped over. Like, if you can like wait and get all the way up and then go, you know what? Actually, doesn't sound like a bad idea. I think I do want to do it. We got a lot of energy to work through too, so we got to level up. What are my club quests? Oh, the other thing that's really interesting is, and for being in a club, is you get rewards for doing these things. So this is defeating enemies. I normally do decently at donations. So where am I? So like I've tied at 5, and I'm not sure how the tiebreakers work. I'm not sure how you get here because as you can see, like we're all at 5. So we'll all get a $500 reward. Anybody at 5 is going to get $750. Anybody at 5 is going to get $1,000. So that like it encourages you to make donations. We're only 4 donations away from getting this next tier, which is another $1,500. That's a big deal. Members of my guild had a cool idea to let's see if I can find it. So if you play Star Wars, and I don't know what it is for Strike Force because I haven't played Strike Force, but you get like Star Wars gets 1 donation a day. Every 24 hours you can request 1 item. Well, in this one, you can request lots of times. And you get like, I think 2 or 3 a day. And what my guild recommended is that at least one time a day, you dedicate one of yours to just jank, like a tier 1 gear. And then everybody donates it. And so everybody will be able to do it. You can just kind of throw them back and forth at each other, and you'll hit your 200 mark, and you'll get a lot of tokens to spend, which helps your club grind characters. You can also make requests for energy. So if you go into the different campaigns, there'll be a button up here, and I've already claimed mine. So you can do it. So that's another reason that you want to be in a club, is because you're gaining like a free 10 energy in all of the things a day. Plus you get to give it to people, and you're getting more tokens. So even if your club will never win a club conquest, it's still worth being in just for all the other things. There are lots of clubs that you don't need discords for. There are lots of clubs that you just show up and, you know, you just do your thing. They're totally free. They have no level caps, no requirements. Just kind of jump in. And I'm still like in the middle of grinding right now, grinding out characters, and I'm grinding out the Frozen Squad. And the reason I'm grinding out the Frozen Squad is because the first event, in order to get Elsa to 7 stars, you needed the rest of her team at 7 stars. So I'm working on getting my team, the rest of my guys up to 7 stars. So I'm going to go ahead. I need to just double check what club quest I had to do. Where is it? It's this one. I have to use Mickey Swirlpool and Magical Meteor, and then I'm all done. So normally I just auto through all of this stuff. Like, I would just auto through all of it. But this time I'm not gonna. Because I need... What the heck? I thought Olaf was in this one. Oh, no, he's not in this one. Olaf's in the other one, but Sven's on this one. No, yes he is. Olaf's up here. So you click on a battle. Normally you could just auto it like a billion times. I want Mickey. And I need the Magical Meteor, and my team's power is actually probably really high, and I kind of want to make sure that Mickey actually gets to do stuff, so I need to use worse people. The other... I think other reasons that it might be worth spending, like, the sorry, I was looking at something at the window. Like the $10 for the season pass is because if you really enjoy playing the game, don't let people be like, oh, it's a free-to-play game, like, you shouldn't be doing that. Now I'm just gonna auto this because I don't really care. Like, I played Magic, and granted, like, Magic wasn't free to get into at first, but, like, Arena's free, and, like, that, I mean, like, you can see if you look at the other videos on the stream, like, that's what I played. And so, like, if I'm gonna go and spend, you know, $110 on a booster box of Magic cards, and I'm gonna play Magic, like, once a week, twice a week, like, when I was playing every day of the week, so it made it worth it. But, like, recently, like, you know, I play in tournaments, like, what, once every couple months, like, big tournaments. What's the difference? Like, that's 10 pass holder seasons, at least. It might even be 11. So, like, it just, if you have fun playing the game and you want to do it, I would highly recommend getting the VIP pass holder thing, because you get more energy, which is super clutch, because you get to actually do more things with it. You get more gems, which can be used for refreshes. They can be used to buy gear. They can be used to buy shards for characters. You get more, like, you get more rewards for daily claims. You get more a lot of stuff, and it just makes it way more worth it, in my opinion. If you like the game, I mean, I was having a ton of fun playing it and not spending anything. I haven't spent any money on Star Wars. I've been playing that game for over a year, and I still love playing Star Wars. And I might not do another season pass. I just did it because it was Frozen, and I really wanted. Really wanted Frozen characters. So. The graphics are also way nicer on PC too. Way nicer. You might have been browsing through like comments and stuff and seeing people get really, I need to make this go a little bit faster. Seeing people get a little butthurt about like, oh, the percentage drops and the rarity drops, and like if you read those comments, if you haven't played one of these games, this is the nature of the game. It's what keeps you playing, because it's like any other RPG. I mean, we all played Pokemon probably. If you're on my generation, you definitely played Pokemon. You Final Fantasies, like literally any RPG, just name it. Like, it's a grind. You went to the same area, you farmed the same thing. Like if you played Diablo, if you played, like, they're all over the place. And so this game is no different. Like, if you just had unlimited energy, I mean, that's like one argument. You could just be like, yeah, but then you could just sit there and do it. Like, yeah, you could, whatever. But it's a mobile game. The idea is not to be sitting on your phone the whole time. Like, you know, it's about to get out and live life and stuff. I'm not going to get into any character craziness or anything. I'm just going to kind of talk about my experiences with the game a little bit and just give you this introductory thing. One of the things that it'll be easier on this first video is this first video will be longer because I have so much energy to use. Future videos, I mean, once you bang out... Oh, she died. Once you bang out Sorcerer's tournament battles and PvP arena battles, like, there really isn't a whole lot else to do. As you look at games, if there are certain things that you're looking for or not looking for, or you want or you don't want, this game has live PvP, so you're playing people in real time, whereas Star Wars is always an AI running on the other team. I think Marvel Strike Force is always an AI running on the other team too, and there are other ones. There's a bunch of other ones that are like that. We got a lot of energy to use. I just want to wrap up. I'm going to cut you too there, sweetie. Let's go with... I'm like trying to do the math on like making sure that Swirlpool gets used twice and the meteor comes down before I kill everything, like what characters to throw down. So there's Grand Campaign, which you just kind of grind your way through. That's what we're in right now. You just kind of grind your way through it. You can just use any characters. There's a hero campaign where you can only use hero characters, and a villains campaign where you can only use villain characters. Just like in all the other games, characters get certain tags. So certain characters are like kingdom characters, or wild characters, or mythical characters, oceanic characters. There are princess characters. There's Incredibles, superhero, like there's a Frozen team, there's princess, like there's a bunch of different things. I think I said princess twice. You could look up tier lists, you could look up all that other stuff. I mean, that's literally, like, if you're wondering, like, that's exactly what I did. That's all I did, right? I played Star Wars for forever, and I started to get into this game because I love Star Wars, and I played Star Wars a lot, but you just ran out of things to do, and you wanted to keep playing the game, and you just find yourself with the game open, like, staring at your energy bars going, why do I still have the game open? Well, there's nothing I can do. I need to just hang this up. Like, I need to just stop this, and I can't. And so instead of sitting here staring at my phone, I looked for similar games. And a couple of them, the guys that I was watching on YouTube, they said that this game was pretty cool. It was fairly new. And so I said, okay, like, I can get behind this. I can check this out. But one of the things that you want to do is if you're playing the game of your own accord and you just kind of want to do it and explore it, and that's how you have fun, then do it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because that's really all games are. They're just games after all. It's just a game. We're having fun. But if you're like, you know, you want to be efficient and stuff and you're looking at grinding it, go out and look it up. You know, start immediately grinding that Kingdom team right off the bat. make sure that you're spending all of your Sorcerer's Tournament tokens on Shan Yu. Make sure you're getting yourself up to the thing and grinding out the right characters, because that's what you're essentially trying to be as efficient as possible. I mean, I have so many 7-star characters in Star Wars that people in my guild are like, "What are you doing?" And we went up against guys in Arena, and we were sharing screenshots in our Discord of opponents we faced that have twice the GP that we do, with a third of the characters that even I have. The guy's got at least twice my GP, and he probably has a third of the characters that I have. So, if you want to be like efficient and stuff, it's out there. You can look it up. You can figure out how to spend your tokens. You can look up farming guides. You can look up the whole thing. And after that, it's just sort of do whatever you want. I will probably spend random moments discussing content that's coming out and stuff, but this is not going to wind up being a channel that's like, all right, this thing got released today and I did a bunch of research on it and stuff. This is going to be like this, what you're seeing. It's going to be a lot of playing. It's going to be a lot of looking at different things, experimenting with different strategies, pushing different characters around, and trying to see essentially metas at the mid-range tiers. The metas that are higher up are a little bit more established, but you can still kind of push them around. This one is a little different. And I just recently realized that you can only open one PvP backpack a day. And so I wasn't really taking it that seriously. I was just doing I would complete my one battle. If I won, I won. If I lost, I lost. I didn't care. And then I'd move on. And so now what I'm doing is I'm playing all of them until I win and can open the bag and then open it up. Because Robin Hood's the character that you unlock in those. And I like Robin Hood, and he's fun. Sorry about that. Alright, so we got one more magical meteor, and then things will probably pick up a little bit. One more magical meteor. And actually, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, because we also have to do our... I think we have to do... Do we have to do towers? Was it Towers of Endurance? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it shows you the first time. It's not going to show you that every time. Must have 2 Oceanic characters. Ooh, can I actually do the next one? Kristoff! You're dead, huh? This will go terribly. Let's just restart. Every single one of these kind of games has that go as long as you can mode in it. This one is called the Towers of Endurance. The cool thing about this one is it's only in blocks of 10. And so you only need what? Oh, there it is. Okay. You only need I'm not going to get a chance to use that meteor because everybody's going to die. You only need to complete 10 in a row with your characters, and each of the towers along the way has different requirements. So, this one you need Oceanic characters. One of them you need, Kingdom characters. One of them you need Mythical characters. So, again, it's all in farming guides if you go ahead and look it up. I don't think I'm going to get this spell because I think I'll just have killed everything. But we'll see. I think everything will be dead. Right now my Oceanic characters are Hook. Oh no, the meteor! Yes! We did it! Yeah, it auto-casts spells on the right to left. Not if you ever need to know that. It auto-casts right to left. Okay. So that's a thing. Completed that. I also wanted to create videos for this because like I create tons of Magic videos and I like Magic. Sometimes I get frustrated, but I really, really like this game. And so I was like, I got to think of something that I want to make videos and I might want to stream, and it was like, is definitely this. All right, so there's really only, I think there's only 2 more. Yeah, these are a big deal. Gamma runes are a big deal. So are these, this ultimate chest. So I just gotta get, and there's no more quests, so that's it. Now it's just get there. So some of the pass holders pay for themselves, like along the way you'll unlock like gems or something to be able to do the whole thing. This one you can't actually purchase with gems, and it has to be cash only. So I think like, is it Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight pays for itself. Arena doesn't. Arena's close. Arena, you come up like a couple thousand gems short, I think, maybe. Which I know is not close, but I'm just mentioning random games for anybody who plays them. Duke kaboom! It's the first time ever playing this game. I have over 1 million gold. So yeah, that was one of the things as a free-to-play player, really early on in this game. You really struggle with money. Scrooge's event doesn't come around that often. I mean, it's probably like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. And if you didn't know the characters ahead of time and you weren't farming their gear up and their stars, I mean, you'll still get like a decent amount of gold, but like you'll only get like a couple 100,000. So most of the ways that I was getting money as a free-to-play player was I was farming all the ads and stuff for gems and banking the gems, and every time I got to like 200 or 220 gems, I was pushing the gems into like the gold, because you can buy like you can turn the gems, like 220 gems into 220,000 gold, and I had to keep doing that over and over, and I was never getting over like 400 or 500,000 gold. And most of the time it really wasn't even there for that long, because I was using it to level up my characters to keep moving, to kind of just keep going up the realm. So I need an oceanic character, so we're going to put Jack Sparrow in here. And then after that I'll need 2, and it'll let me bring in a couple more characters. But yeah, so I spent most of the game like even really low. Like on average I probably was underneath 100,000 gold most of the game. And it makes it really hard, because as you have to level characters and get gear and grind up gear, like it's 100,000 I think to bring a character from 3 stars to 4 stars or 4 to 5 stars. And that is just not doable if you're trying to farm a reasonably decent team with once every 3 days you can go to the Gold Summoners Challenge. That's even if you have the characters ahead of time that were any good at it, which is 4-star Gear 4 characters. And so when you're trying to get them all to 4 stars and you're trying to get them to that point, like you're working your way up there and you're not having a good time. And then Scrooge's event every like 2 months, you're normally hurting and you're normally really low. This, just from that $10, I'm over 1 million, and I'm going to be way over 1 million after this, with most of the gold just coming back in the pass holder tiers. So I've never spent money on any of these free-to-play games, and this certainly feels like it's worth it. Also to be noted, there is a difference between being a pass holder tier member and a VIP member. This will say VIP. They are 2 completely different things. So, gems you get daily for 30 days. The cooldown timers on challenges are instant. You don't have to wait the 10 minutes in between. You get twice the number of login claims. You get more attempts at each of the hard nodes. That's been a big thing for free-to-play players. Like Star Wars, like you get 5. They bumped it up to 8 for a hot minute to celebrate May the 4th and like player appreciation and stuff. And with the quarantine, like the stay home and play, they were doing all that. And so they're really trying to do everything they can. And I think I've heard a lot from other players about this game and how this game does a really good job in supporting their player base and really giving free-to-play players a lot of very, very, very high-quality content for no money. And it's, you know, when you have one of the best teams in the meta, so if you haven't looked up the meta now, I'll start explaining it to you. Right now, the top teams in the meta are, you're either playing a Kingdom team with Shan Yu as your leader, you're playing an Incredibles team, or you're playing a Frozen team. Most of what I've seen has shown that the Frozen team is just the team to beat. You need the Incredibles, though, because the Frozen teams have swapped out Olaf for Dash, and that's been pretty brutal. But, I mean, you can climb with Shan Yu and a bunch of other Kingdom players, so you can take Shan Yu with Anna and Jasmine and Aladdin and then Genie. That team is pretty brutal. You could swap Genie out, even though Genie is really good for cleanses and stuff. Anna's Wilds was Wilds. Mickey was Kingdom well, he's still Kingdom, but like he was on those teams. There's a lot of characters with the Kingdom tags, and there's a lot more coming, which is really crazy to think about because the Kingdom team was already so busted. So that's going to stop my tower run because I'm not going to have two Oceanic characters. So I need to have two Oceanic. Oh, maybe I do. It'll give me Hook back. Oh yeah, but they're both dead, so it's not even worth doing. Okay. When I look at the collection, and like putting gear on characters is super important too. We need to get Olaf to 4 stars here. Yeah, oh yeah, so just from 3 to 4 stars is 100,000 gold. Which is just crazy to me. It's just craziness. I gotta think. What do I want to do? I need to get you to another gear level, so let's put this on here. So I can make requests. I think I've made all my, like if I click this, I still have another request. So I can like click this one, request this, people, so every, what is that, 7 hours you can get 3 of them? You can almost get 3. You can get 3, duh. It's 24 hours. Yeah, you can get 3. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to cook this. Yay. A real firecracker. And then I just have to make the decision, do I want to level up my Frozen team to push the event, or do I want to level up my Kingdom team? Some things to think about if you're going crazy deep down this rabbit hole is every time you make an upgrade, every time you level up, every time you do anything, you're increasing your Sorcerer's power, which means the people that you're playing against will have the same Summoner's power. I think it's Summoner power. And so, if you just don't do it to any of your characters, you don't increase your power, and you can focus on just your one team, so your overall power will be really low, but your team fight power will be really high. And so it doesn't do anything for like PvP battles or arena battles, because those are, or Sorcerer's Tournament, because those are based on just the team's level. But like your clubs are like, they gather each other based on those numbers. And I mean, I don't know how much Disney's is, but I know Star Wars was big in that. So like if you could just not do stuff to your characters, you can lower your GP and push your GP way down, and you'll bring in lower teams to fight. And then once you bring the lower teams in, all your characters are insane, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. We'll finish the battles, and then I'll start tweaking some of my characters. So let's do, well, let me think. I got 216. What's this in here? So daily Sorcerer's Tournament rewards. Okay, I'll claim those. We'll go over to the store or the exchange. I want to buy, and I could refresh. Wow, I can refresh for 50 here. There's a lot of people in here. Let's see what we got. So I know I want Kristoff. And I know I want gear, but I'm not too concerned with the gear as of yet. Let's open these up. Some people just farm the individual ones. I don't. They've done a lot of spell nerfs recently. They're just kind of throwing a bunch of stuff around, and I'm not really that particular about any of it. So I'm just like, just let me have it. 15. So Hades is way up there. Somebody you really want to try to get a hold of. Shan Yu is really good. Mordu is really good. Some of the beginner characters that are really good. Ariel's really, really good. But I just really like Ana. I just really do. It's not worth spending this refresh because it's only 2 hours from now. It'll refresh again, and then I can just buy more of her, and it's not going to level her up, and it's not going to do me any good. I could refresh this. Fun mistake not to make is when you request a refresh, it doesn't refresh all the tabs. It refreshes the tab you're on. So if you load the store and this is where I load you, and you're like, oh, I gotta claim this, and you click it, and you notice nothing happened, that's because you refreshed this page. And I only know this because I made that mistake, and it's not fun. Don't make that mistake. Play smarter. Okay, so let's build up our kingdom team here, because that's kind of what I'm doing. And I like my kingdom team. And it's pretty much these 5, but I really want to try to get Gaston out. And probably get Mickey in. Even though Genie could probably go in there too. I mean, Aladdin's insane, so is Jasmine, so. Let's see how many of these I can equip. So this is most of the farming if you're not familiar with these games. It's just a long, crazy grind. Oh, I could just buy that. I really like using these for shards though. Free Spirit's a sick passive. Let's see who else we got. Wow, that really used all those? No way. I guess it did. Let's try to get Genie to 4, to gear level 4. This one I might just suck it up. Because it's just there. And gear tier 4 is such a big deal. It really is. It's such a big deal. I mean, if you can get your characters to gear 4, I think you should just do it. It gives them that other passive. I don't care about my emotes. Man, Gaston's 1 away from gear tier 5. Did I get all my Anas today? I did. Oh, I can request an attempt. I definitely want to do that. And then I want to check Kristoff. Oh, he's not Kingdom. He's Frozen. Darn it. Where's Kristoff? Did I get all of yours? I did not. So I got 1. That is... Oh, I already sent the request. Duh. Okay. Alright, it's kind of awkward to have to throw your gear at this, but like... I need him to be a higher level later on when I go to get Elsa, because Elsa's such a monster. He's 4 and Sven's 4, 10 of 65, 5 of 65. So let's try to get Sven to 5 stars first. And this is probably going to be stupid, but... I mean, I got 5, right? So that whole, you just watch me grind away all that energy, and I got 5 of them. But that's fine. I did get a campaign chest for my troubles here. We'll see what I get. I love that they always show you the character you're farming. Like, they're in here. You got a chance. You might get one. You might get one. You're like, I'm not gonna get one. I'm not gonna get them. Did somebody fulfill my request? Not yet. And when somebody requests energy, you don't actually give your energy to them. So let's look at Sorcerer's Tournament and see what we have. This is our defensive power over here. This is everything that we're going with. These are the leaders that they have. So here's a Frozen team. For the most part. This is a Kingdom team. There's really only 3 Kingdom people. I don't know what he does. This is their ranks. The first big barrier is 500. Because if you're not under 500, you don't get 9,000, which means, like, at this one, I get to farm Ana every time. So at least every day, I'm picking up 4 Ana shards. But if you're, like, trying to farm Shan Yu, and later on, if you break the 500 barrier, you get 9,000, and the top cap is 8,500. So you'll constantly be able to farm, 5 shards a day on the highest character. You get unlimited. You just can click through this and just unlimitedly refresh all the people that you could possibly be fighting against. Don't beat yourself up too much about power. This would hurt. I feel like this would hurt a lot. This one we might be able to do. Right, let's try these guys out. And I've just been playing with a Kingdom team because they're so fast. And, like, they're so fast. And between these 2 taunts, like, and these 2, like, the amount of damage you output is just insane. It's just insane. So we're going to check it out here, and we're going to see what happens. So I like leading with this Hawk. It deals damage and inflicts defense down. Because another important thing is make sure you pay attention to this. The thing I haven't been able to figure out yet, though, is that because your speed isn't always factored in here. So what, we're gonna get Jack Sparrow, and then who's that? Hades. We're gonna get Hades too, and Hades is just gonna use his big boom. So we're just gonna get a stack of evade on her, and then I'm gonna do speed down on these 3 knuckleheads. See how that moved him? So because I inflicted speed down, that's actually not the end of the world. This will inflict defense down again. And this is just such a hard-hitting ability. Like, I win so many games off of Big Bad Wolf. Just getting him... I got him up really, really early and focused really hard on him. So, defense down. Where's the other thing? Show me the fear. So, fear. Affected characters will not be able to dodge or resist enemy attacks. Right? And so, I have 2 options. I'm going to let her do the taunt. So I'm going to do this so that I can get the evade off of Aladdin. And now I'm going to have her throw Raj over here. Raj is a monster. She got a buff. So Raj has a buff. This is AoE. It's fine, though. He has no taunts, so... Oh my gosh! We just got hosed. Like, we for sure got hosed here. Like, just absolutely annihilated. The gear level was better. I mean, we'll be halfway decent here, but we're still not going to come out on top. I'll hit you because you'll maybe get a double. I mean, we're still dead, right? Because there's just nothing you can do. Yeah, I think both my characters should die here. Because there's 2 stacks of this. So, we're going to die in this one. That hit hard. That Hades attack hit super hard. Oh, we get an evasion, though. I'm trying to get them to die from their things, but they're not gonna. Like, he's not gonna die from this. Not gonna kill him. He might. Yeah, he didn't. Okay, so it wasn't gonna matter. Alright. That's a defeat. I forgot we should be, because we gotta wait the 10 minutes in between each one of these. You can watch videos, watch ads, and they'll go down. But we still gotta level up a character and then do PvP battles. So we are level 45. So let's pull our kingdom team to 45 right now. We have the money. Let's do it. I am not gonna do you, because I'm not sure yet. You're not like a definite on my team, on my squad. You are. And I'll level up your carpet because this ability is nasty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Honest Kingdom too. I think she's worth going to 45. So you can see, like, we had this when we started this video at over 1 million gold, and now like we're down to 400,000, and we haven't even done anything except bump a couple characters up to 45. Like, oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me so. He's worth putting stuff on just for future quests and stuff. It's worth having. A lot of the trials and stuff need him that come up through the middle of the area. Yes, I could level you up. I don't really want to. I heard Manticore is being thrown at a bunch of teams, and she's not really that, like, not half bad. She's only gear 2, so we can get her to gear 3. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I'm missing that. Okay. And we leveled up somebody, and we equipped gear. So now all we have to do is complete our PvP battles. So we're gonna go to PvP battles here, and I like these. I like all this. Our powers that, and we have none of a 10. So the goal is to get to 10. When you set your team up, you want to think about things in regards to flanking. So dealing damage to the characters adjacent to them, dealing damage on the corners, dealing damage to characters around them. So like these are adjacent, these are adjacent, these are in the same row, so they can get flanked. Sometimes chain reaction, like chain damage, comes in from the outside. So like as you stack things, you just want to kind of like keep your team all balanced apart. I have 2 fairly big damage guys on each other side of the team. Like this team doesn't have a healer. It's not the end of the world. And I don't have any ways to remove taunts. I'm just kind of going based purely on speed right now, which might not be the best decision that I've made, but I'm so low right now in the season because I just never do PvP that I typically, like, see this, I typically get matched with people who have a significantly lower deck power than mine. Who do we want to get rid of first? The wolf. Just because Big Bad Wolf is gross. Wolf should go again. Nope, Aladdin's gonna go. And he. Oh wow, he didn't use his block. Okay. And then Explorer's gonna taunt, which is fine. Free Spirit. Oh, what? You're going again? Girl, you're hauling. Yeah, we'll throw Raj down. And now you're going, huh? Okay. Oh, Wolf, so slow. There we go. There's Aladdin's passive. The nice part about the taunt is that this spell got nerfed to only blinding the initial target. So when you can push a taunt, you make the blind go on this. Like in this case, my taunt, like his blind went on a character that was summoned into the fight. He's gonna do the cartwheel, the front flip. Yeah, he gets a stack of evade, but it's fine. I want this, and I'm actually fine with this blind hitting Manticore because I'm gonna get a double kill off of this, so I don't care. Wow. You are... Jasmine is crazy fast. He gives taunt and haste. I was gonna say, Jasmine will definitely come back up. If your opponent's wearing the dynamite like I am, it's really nice to use Aladdin's front flip the turn the dynamite's going to go off, because then he immediately gets a stack of evade and immediately dodges the dynamite. So, I mean, just things to consider. And your match has a timer, so. Stack. Wow, holy crap. That hit hard. He just kind of autos. He can't. He's going to die to the dynamite. Kaboom! Alright, got our first one. Your little emotes. It's your little emotes. You get 3 for a win, but you can get up to 2 based on how close the fight was. So, like, if you lose and you don't kill anybody on the other team, sorry about your luck. You're not getting anything. I think as long as you kill 1 person, you get 1 trophy, and if you kill 3 people, you get 2 trophies. And you have to kill all 5 of them to get the other trophy. Defense down. It's just Mickey. So who do we want to target here? I don't like Buzz. Buzz has a stun. I don't think we'll kill him beforehand, but he's got a stun. I'm not a fan of this stun. He's gonna slow us, but it shouldn't matter. Or we will kill you. Holy smokes. Which side is that going? Hits in the back. That hit him? It went over there. His barrel normally goes in like 3 spots. It goes on the outside corner, it goes on the inside, or over here. It's really weird. You normally... another thing to think about is you normally have a fairly decent idea of who you want to fight based on the spells that they have attached to them. Like, if you see somebody who's got, like, the Dumbo one, there's a really good chance that they have, like, a fairly high-quality set of people. If you see, like, Terry's Tower, I think it's Terry, I can't remember what it is. But, like, the Tower and something else, it's just kind of laughable, and you probably want to pick them. So, like, at least early on where I am, like, it's nice to just go, oh, you're running, like, Duke Kaboom and the Magic Mirror or something. Or the Magical Meteor. And I'm running, you know, Peanut Pummel and Dynamite. Like, both of my spells are better than yours. So that probably means I progress further in the game. And if our characters are evenly matched, our better spells, like, the better spells are going to come out on top. So it's worth paying attention to that stuff as well. I know my basics are trash. Wow, we got hit hard here. That slow motion finishing slap. Shan Yu saying, "Get out of the way!" So I'm moving up a decent amount. Kingdom is kind of like, it just reminded me of Phoenix from Star Wars. Except the difference is it's really more like Jedi Knight Revan because it's that good. Mickey and Merida are going to go next. Mickey's gonna whirlpool me. I'm guessing Merida's gonna use just her auto. So Merida gets better by using wisps, and she stacks wisps by just using basic attacks. So the more just basic attacks she uses, the more wisps she gets, the more damage her other abilities will deal. But every time she uses another ability, she consumes all the stacks of the wisp. So she's got to be, like, super picky. Duke Kaboom has to go on Raj, which is fine. So those two characters were doing halfway decent. Wow, and Raj evaded. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of you. Oh, she ain't dead yet. Oh, yes, she is. Dude, that assist off Jasmine. It's just awesome. We're waiting on our opponent. He definitely just attacked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the connection. We lost connection to our opponent. I've never seen this screen. I've actually never had that happen, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright. Oh, we just lost a bunch of turns. It's fine. It's just going to make up for them with autos. Which is fine, because who cares? Yeah, we need to attack him. Oh, we disconnected. Okay. I was going to say, that's really awkward. No, she's going to die. I don't really care what we do here. She's definitely dead. Rally behind me, friends. The game has a sweet flavor. Like, if you like Disney and you just enjoy the movies, you want to, like, collect the princesses, you want to, like, collect a movie, or you just, you know, want to collect Disney villains, like, this game's fun. You'll enjoy it. You'll have a fun time. Uno más. Ooh, Kristoff is a baller, but I think we're going to go after Ariel. I haven't played enough games where you, like, don't just target down as many players as you can. I wouldn't have led with that one. Like, I'm just, like, mashing, like, playing Team AoE, like Kingdom AoE. I just smash the front line as hard as I can. And their damage is pretty well split, so... Oh, that's where we're at, huh? Well, that's fine. Raj is gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. Raj hurts. Raj hurts bad. Raj hurts bad, everybody. I don't know what to do. I want to evade on you for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, she almost always assists on that one. That hurts. And a heal. Oh my goodness. Look at that. 200 on. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're winning this one. We still might get our trophy, but... Alright. So, unfortunately, we're going to wind up blinding Raj, which is really awkward. Double evade, I think, there. Alright, the dynamite should help us kind of catch back up. Let's throw Raj in here. I don't think this will kill Raj. No, it did not. This will, though. So that opens up the rest of the team, even though Aladdin has basically no more of their abilities. Let's kill Aladdin. Although Kristoff's gonna taunt in a second, we're gonna be really sad. Oh, that was nice. Oh no, we needed that not to assist. Forget it always assists though. Okay, there goes that ult. Arrow's gonna purge. That hurts. Alright, we need some magic here. We need some magic here. Let's get a double. Come on. Come on. Nah, darn. We might get another peanut pummel. It's actually not that bad of a match right now. traps back. Alright, we got him. Here comes all the dynamite, but this is going to be a brutal wave. He stacked all his taunts and heals and stuff appropriately. He's going to dodge that, which is obnoxious. Yeah, but see, the dynamite, you just catch back up so fast. Like, look at that. I mean, with one round of dynamite, we went from, like, looking like there was no way we were going to win to we are, like, so high up. What's up, man? What's up? I'm finishing up a game real quick. What do you need me to do? Yeah, I can do that. I'll be right there. Alright, give me just a few seconds. I am going to swap vehicles. Alright. Done moving the vehicle. Finished claiming these quests. I think this is our attempt that we can claim. Right? Yeah, the elite battles. Claim an attempt, you just go to the battle that you want. Well, I'll do it this way because we know we want Anna. So we'll go in here, and then we'll click, where is it? Claim attempt, and then we'll do our 3. Kaboom. Ooh, 59. Alright, one more. We got 40 for that one. So we got one more tier level. Oh, Sven! Reindeers are better than people. Sven, don't you think that it's true? Probably gonna lose the ability to make this video monetary if it ever gets her just from singing that one little diddly. Alright. So we're good for another Sorcerer's Tournament battle. We are gonna get hurt. We are gonna get hurt here. I don't think we can win any of these. We're gonna try though. And I actually, oh man, maybe I want dynamite and this just gives buffs. I don't know, man. It's just so much damage. So much damage. Let's see what it's like. Let's see what it's like. Dude, Judy is a baller. If you could stun Jasmine, you want to do that. Unfortunately, I can't. So we're just going to get really butthurt. Like, real bad. Because she's going to heal and make Raj. It just is awful. Oh my gosh, Judy attacks. Oh, no way. Who got the blind? Aladdin did? That's so bad. And she just kind of bounces around and does tons of damage. Oh, she got a quadruple? Oh my goodness. Man, oh man. Alright, well this should clean up a lot of people. Yeah, so even though that hurt really bad, it looks like we should get this. So, if I Raj, she's probably going to purge, but I think the game's going to auto-heal, so I don't think it matters, yeah. You're not dead to your thing yet. I need everybody to die to their dynamite, so I space this damage out. Genie is not going to die either. She will not, and then I think, well, now they slowly will. Now she won't. We got to hit her. I don't know if he'll die. He might be close. Oh no, he got his stack of evade. What a goon. What a goon. I knew it. See, that's the play right there. Got that speed fill. I don't think we need the taunt yet. Let's keep pounding away here. There's a big heal. That hurt. Oh, Genie is gonna die. Alright, we'll just clean this up. Alright, we gotta win. I would have to say, like, if you played Star Wars, being in the top 1,000 in Star Wars, it feels a lot like this. You get to 500 way sooner than you get to 1,000 in Star Wars. Man, when I first was in Star Wars, I got my Phoenix Squad to top 1,000, and then I took like a relict Palpatine and his goons like underneath that, and was just like, oh, I gotta do it. This is easy. I gotta, and pfft, not even like, I'm just getting absolutely pantsed. Like everywhere I go, just getting pantsed. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Now it's really just grinding gear and waiting for this thing to be done. We could do some attacks. I don't think my team has picked a specific place. I know that this is our base. We're green. We absolutely want these inner towers back. Although the teams that they put in front of them are just terrifying. I certainly can't hit that. So, like, is there anybody that I can hit? Nope. Wow. So this is the other downside with being in a fairly high tiered guild, is you can't do anything. Like this one, I can't even hit this one. That power level's not even that high, and there's just no way. This team will just trounce me. Even though the power level's less than mine, I'll get trounced. This team is 100% brutal. 100% brutal. Brutal. Well, it's like really awkward. It's 3,000. Dude, Zerg is gross. Wow. Just getting nowhere. Just getting nowhere fast. Has my team said anything about where we should be attacking? I don't think so. No, they haven't. Alright, well. Let's take the Heroes campaign. We'll try to push ourselves a little bit further out. Because why not? It's really good to have him. Who else is out here? These two are really good to have. I don't really think we need any of that. Maybe? 41's 5 stars. It's pretty rugged. Let's pick up our Big Bad Wolf tokens, because they're fine. And then I want my Gaston, because I need Gaston a little bit higher. So he's halfway decent. Let's look at some gear. I mean, you can kind of see it here, like I had a lot of extra energy to use, and I'm really like almost done with it. There's not a whole lot you really get away with doing. So if you're like, oh, this might be a game that I just get to do a ton of stuff, like, yeah, we did it, we got it, a little bit of 50. Oh no, yeah, we got it, okay. We got the Olaf. We got the Olaf. Alright, so with that one, that wraps it up. I mean, we got 5 minutes on this. I'm not really going to sit around and chat for 5 minutes. You have a general idea of how this works. We'll go through. We'll open up these last couple chests real quick, just to see what we got, and then I'll kind of close this and we'll wrap it up here. So pretty straightforward, like, you know, just to see some of the battles, kind of check out different parts of the meta, different aspects of it. Get your hand at seeing something that's in the very minimal, like, pay to play wall. But other than that, this is Disney Sorcerer's Arena. This is Under the Radar Gaming. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Drop some comments below. Share some information. You got some Discord things you want to use. The purpose of this is just to create a big open community that enjoys playing the game, enjoys having fun, and to be able to engage with the people who are commenting and watching the videos. I don't want it to get to, this big giant thing where, like, all the comments are getting lost and people are doing whatever. Like, just trying to help each other out and have fun and kind of enjoy the Disney magic here. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to check back for some more of them and give us some shares. Appreciate it.